Hello kids, welcome back to Story Telegator. Today the story I'm going to read is Treetop Twins Adventures. The twins save a Stegosaurus.
Hi kids, welcome to Story Telegator.
It seems very interesting, so let's see. Long ago, the sun shone down on the wild, wonderful world and the volcanic swamps bubbled and steamed. The Treetop family, the first ever to invent a time machine, have traveled back to the land of the dinosaurs. In this adventure, the Treetop family have gone back about 150 million years to the late Jurassic period, to what is now known as the USA. The big twins, Alfie and Asha, and the little twins, Tulip and Ted, were walking through the ferns of the steamy forest on their way to collect water and firewood. The pool where they collected the spring water was one of the twins' favorite places. There was a lovely waterfall and it was a wonderful place to cool off on a hot day. But when they reached the pool, they found they were not the only ones who wanted to cool off on a hot day. The pool had a visitor. Let's see who was the visitor. A Stegosaurus, said Tulip in excitement. Sure enough, a Stegosaurus was drinking the cold water of the pool. See, this is the Stegosaurus. I don't think we should go any closer, said Asha. Oh yes, we should, said Alfie. Stegosaurus are gentle plant eaters and they are pretty rare, so we may never see another one. This is our chance to find out some interesting facts and tell them to Mom and Dad. We just have to be careful of its tail. The Stegosaurus' tail had long, powerful spikes. The twins drew very close to the head of the dinosaur as it gently ate the ferns at the edge of the pool. See, Alfie and Asha are closer to the Stegosaurus' head. This dinosaur has a very small head, said Ted. Yes, the Stegosaurus has a brain about the size of a dog's, which is tiny compared to the rest of the body, said Asha. But Stegosaurus lived on this planet for millions of years, so they must have been doing something right with that brain of theirs. As the dinosaur bent down to pull at some moss, Alfie clambered up the Stegosaurus' neck and onto its back. Alfie, what are you doing? Cried Asha. Remember what happened when Ted climbed on the back of the Camarasaurus? It walked off and he couldn't get down. Don't worry, Alfie called down. Stegosaurus can only walk at about 5 kilometers per hour. So it's perfectly safe. I just want to count the plates on its back. See, Alfie's climbing up. You can count them from down here, said Asha. But Alfie was already sitting on the top of the Stegosaurus. It has 17 plates, Alfie called down. The Stegosaurus was about the size of a small bus. So Alfie got a good view of the pool and all around him. He could see the edge of the clearing, he could see the waterfall. But hang on a second, what was that lurking in the undergrowth behind the trees over there? The Stegosaurus hadn't noticed. It was too busy eating the moss and the ferns. The twins hadn't noticed. They were too busy watching Alfie. Everybody hide! Shouted Alfie at the top of his voice, flattening himself down on his stomach in between the plates of the Stegosaurus. Alfie was just in time. Asha and Tulip and Ted leapt into the ferns to hide, and the Stegosaurus stopped eating and turned to face a gigantic Allosaurus that came leaping out of the trees. The Allosaurus had huge teeth and horns above its eyes, and it could move much faster than 5 kilometers per hour. It sprang forward on its powerful hind limbs, and if Alfie hadn't warned the Stegosaurus, it would have been taken by surprise. But the Stegosaurus was ready. It turned its back on the Allosaurus, showing the carnivore all of its 17 plates. Alfie was hanging on very tight to 2 of them. It swung its mighty tail, and one of the spikes caught the leaping Allosaurus on the leg. It was only a tiny scratch, but it still hurt, and the Stegosaurus looked even bigger than it really was, with all those spiny plates on its back. The Allosaurus ran away. "Pew," said Asha, as the twins crept out of the ferns and Alfie climbed down off the back of the Stegosaurus. "It was perfectly safe," said Alfie, but he was a little shaken. "Goodbye, sweet Stegosaurus," said Tulip, as it slowly trundled off. The twins had a little swim in the pool, and then they collected the firewood and the water, and they went home for lunch. "We found out so many interesting facts about Stegosaurus," said Ted. The professors were very excited because Stegosaurus were so rare. "Our Stegosaurus has 17 plates on its back," said Asha. "They are about the size of a small bus," said Tulip, "and the plates are very handy for hanging on to if you get attacked by an Allosaurus," said Alfie. The professors looked a little surprised. Nighttime in the land of the dinosaurs, the hot Jurassic forest still steamed with heat. All the Treetop family were fast asleep. Well, nearly all. Look who is awake. Alfie and Asha. "You were right to climb on that Stegosaurus back, after all," said Asha, "because you warned it about the Allosaurus, and that saved its life." "Who knows though," said Alfie. "The Stegosaurus would probably have saved itself anyway. Stegosaurus lived on this planet for millions of years, so they must have been doing something right." And they both fell asleep. So kids, did you find the story interesting? If yes, then comment below. Till next time, bye bye. Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to like, comment and share.